I did it again, guys. I did it again. I went to go get milk and I just got distracted and, I got tired. I ran into a T-Rex. A lot of things happened within a month and a half. It's just, I'm sorry, but I'm here. All jokes aside, guys, I was able to watch the new Bleach movie, which is technically the first 3 episodes of the final arc of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, that movie theater was a lot more packed than I thought it was gonna be. Like, every seat was filled, all the nerds were in there, including me, and it was just a great experience. But let's go ahead and get into the movie. I don't want to talk too much, and I'm gonna try my hardest not to spoil it. I'm probably still gonna spoil some parts of the movie, but if you read the manga or whatever the case may be, which I know a lot of you guys here are Bleach fans that most likely read the manga, you guys will be okay. First things first, as soon as I walk in the movie theater, I realized I was 10 to 14 minutes late. So the first thing I see when I walk in the fucking movie theater is Ishida on his back and Jugurun explaining the plan of what Yuhabaha is trying to do. Majority of this movie is pretty much Asuka versus Yoruichi and Kisuke. Of course, Yoruichi was able to use her Thunder God mode, or what I like to call the Gooner mode.
What?
Yes, the Gooner mode. I call it the Gooner mode because look at you. You got your hands in your pants already, you freak. But seriously, guys, the Yoruichi Thunder God form looked really good on screen, and I'm here to tell you guys that this final arc has the animation of a movie. The animation has some inconsistencies in between fights. There'll be times where I'll be like, oh, this looks really great, and there's like a moment within that fight or within that scene or within that frame where I'll be like, wait, what the fuck just happened? Did the quality just go down out of nowhere? Like, it was just random parts of fights where the animation quality went down. It's nothing too big, nothing to nitpick really. It was noticeable when I was watching it, but for the most part, the 4 fights that I've seen, they were beautiful, well animated. Shout out to Perry Studios. But I want to talk a little bit about the first fight, which is Yoruichi versus Asuka. Now, Asuka pretty much was beating the shit out of Yoruichi and beat the shit out of her brother as well. And of course, if you guys don't know, Asuka has this ability to where no matter how powerful the attack is, his body can pretty much nullify the attack and he can adapt to any attack. Well, when Kisuke pretty much forces Yoruichi into the Thunder God form, his body could not keep up with that, and Yoruichi was beating him like a volleyball. Like, it was actually crazy seeing it on screen because it's just some things in life where you think it's just never going to happen and it just happens. And seeing this form on a movie screen of all screens, not a regular TV screen, but a movie screen years later down the line, after years and years and years of people saying that Bleach was never coming back, now they're watching the show, by the way. Years of people saying Bleach is mid, they're watching the movie, by the way. And years of people saying Tite Kubo isn't a good writer. Now they're glazing them. I'm just glad that I was on Bleach side from the very beginning, from when I first started. And I'm telling you, man, if you go and watch this movie, if it's still available, you're not going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, the whole movie theater was like oohing and ahhing when they seen Yoruichi's Gooner form. I'm not trying to be the stereotypical guy, right? But a lot of the guys that I sat next to who were literally amazed by Yoruichi's form, they look like basement dwellers. Like, they were like, oh, look at that ass. I thought they were going to start gooning next to me, bro. Like, on some real stuff. Seeing the abilities that she could pull off and seeing Kisuke just laugh in Asuka's face was just insane. But of course, Asuka had to pop his awakening and Yoruichi's form runs out. Then Asuka has to go against Kisuke. Now, there's some issues that I had with this movie when it comes to characters and dialogue and everything like that. I think this is an issue within anime altogether. Asuka would not stop telling Kisuke his abilities, how they work, the amount of seconds he can nullify attacks or adapt to attacks. Like, I'm like, why are you telling Kisuke of all people your abilities? It just annoyed me because not only he did it, but Jugurun was doing it and Jiror did it. Like, I don't understand why you're telling these people your abilities, because these are still captains at the end of the day. They're gonna literally figure out a way to beat you after they learn your abilities. But I'm gonna say this, Kisuke was the only character in the entire movie that literally had a fucking brain. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it right now. Kisuke uses his Bankai in this movie. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. Asuka didn't know what his Bankai did, and he asked Kisuke, are you going to tell me what your Bankai does? You know what Kisuke said, like a smart guy? No, that was my favorite part of the movie. Stop telling people your abilities and how they work just so they can beat you. But seeing Kisuke's Bankai on the screen, man, I couldn't believe my eyes. I did not think that Perry was going to go in with his Bankai like this. Like, bro, I'm gonna kind of explain it to you. While fighting Asuka, this dude was surfing on his Bankai. Technically, he was setting him up, but he was surfing on a Bankai. Wish I could explain it, guys. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen the movie. Oh my goodness, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful animation. I'm not going to tell you anything else pertaining to that fight, but I just want to tell you that the way that Kisuke, I'm probably glazing. I'm glazing. I'm trying my hardest not to glaze Kisuke, but surfing on the Bankai, that was just crazy. I was literally like jaw drop shot just looking at it on screen, because you see these fights on paper, of course. Looking at these fights go from a manga page to a movie screen, it's night and day, guys. It was amazing. Of course, you had Jugurum fighting Ishida, you had Gerard fighting like 4 captains and the Vizard, and then you have Ichigo and Orihime running up on Yuhabaha and trying to take him out. I'm not going to say too much, but I will say this. I enjoyed the movie. I'm glad that they didn't do a recap like JJK did, because JJK's recap took up like 30 to 40 minutes of the entire movie. It seems as if when I walked in the movie theater, the movie got right to the point. And I'm not going to say it's a recap, but pretty much Jugurum was really explaining Yuhabaha's master plan about resetting the 3 worlds and everything like that. But it was a great watch. I totally recommend you guys go watch this movie. I totally recommend it. I know that the first episode of the final arc comes out on July 25th or 26th or something like that, sometime in July. If you really can't wait, or if you really want to see the first 3 episodes, I advise you do it. But I'm going to go ahead and rate this a 9.5 out of 10. I think this was a really good anime movie. Of course, this is the first 3 episodes of the final arc, which is episodes 41, 42, and 43, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess, is it really a movie? I'm gonna let you be the judge of that. But as a movie, it got right into the point. It got right into the fights. I enjoyed all the episodes. I think all of them were good. There were no misses yet. So looks like we're in for a pretty crazy final season with Bleach. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna say go watch the movie. If any movie theaters are playing this movie near you, and if it's not sold out, because my movie theater literally sold out like 2 or 3 weeks before the movie even came out, go ahead and get your tickets, man. Check it out. I recommend it. You guys let me know what you think about the movie in the comment section down below, guys. And I'm not gonna disappear again like this for a while. As long as more movies and stuff coming out, I'll still be around. I'll make sure not to get milked this time. Anyways, it's your boy Oscar Fumis. I'll see you on the next one.